Dear all, welcome to Civil Services with ZAKI. Today we are going to discuss about what are fronts, and as you know, it is related to major geographical concept series. As you know, my series is based on best graphics, animation like this. So you stay with us because our channel is basically dedicated for the student, basically for the civil services examination. So as you know, if you have any question regarding the climatology in this session, then you write in the comment box. We will provide a separate video on that topic. So that's why you still stay with us. So see what are the today's basically some basic question we try to solve in this video. So see here, we know in this video and try to answer this question. So what are fronts? Number one. Number two, what is frontogenesis? And third one, why is it called fronts? And another is what is cold front, what is warm front, what is a stationary front, and what is occluded front. So if you want to know all these topics, then you stay with us till the end of this video. So we move forward and see the today's topic. What are the fronts? What are fronts? So the narrow zone separating two different air masses is called front. So basically front is the boundary between the two air masses and often the site of rising atmospheric motion, whether it is rising from the cold front to the warm front or warm front to the cold front. So when your different air mass meet along a front, the less dense warmer one will be pushed up over the more dense colder one. So if the rising air cool its dew point, so if you see the rising air cools its dew point, then the cloud formation. So dew point temperature, then cloud formation will begin and perhaps followed by the precipitation. So the process of formation of these front are called frontogenesis. So the process of formation of the front is called frontogenesis. That's why it is called frontogenesis, whether it is cold front, warm front, and all. So if we move on the another question is, why is it called front? So why is it called front? Why not a boundary? Why not in discontinuity, like we read in the previous chapter, the geomorphology, like the Boolean discontinuity, like the Moho discontinuity. So why it is not called discontinuity, boundary? Why it is called front? So basically the nomenclature, if you see, this nomenclature was given by the Norwegian meteorologist Jakob Brzezinski. So Jakob Brzezinski's are basically this meteorologist named these weather front after the Second World War, because the Second World War, as you know, after the end of the Second World War, the some military will win or some lose. So like the military front, these air front are also act like the military front. So if warm front win, then called warm front. Cold front win, cold front. If no one win, it is a stationary front. So that's all about act like a military front. So that's why it is called fronts, weather fronts. So now we move forward and see what are the types of the fronts. So basically 4 types of fronts, and these are, see here, cold front, warm front, stationary front, and occluded fronts. So often you see in your news, basically weather news, such type of the symbol, such type of the symbol. So if you see this symbol, it means cold front. This symbol, warm front. This symbol, stationary front. And this symbol is occluded front. So these symbols are used by the various weather mapping or weather forecast in your news bulletin. So we see all these front one by one. So first we move towards the cold front. So what is cold front? So see here, cold front. So see this picture. Imagine these all area are filled by warm air. Warm air is less slow moving air in this situation. So see here, when fast moving cold air, and here cold air is moving fast. So fast moving cold air masses run into a slow moving warm air masses. The thicker cold air slide under the lighter warm. So these thicker slide under these warmer air, and this type of the front is called cold front. Cold front. So if you see near the cold front, the slope of these are very steep slope. So very steep slope, it means it is a cold front. So in these situation, like the cold front, some of the cumulonimbus cloud form or cumulus cloud may be formed, and some of the violent weather occur, like the lightning and the some of the rain. So these in this situation. So if we go to the animation, so for more clarity we go to the animation. So see the animation. So see here, it is cold air and it is filled by the warm air. So warm air slides over the cold air and cold air replace these warm air. So some type of these cloud, cumulonimbus cloud form, and the cumulus cloud form, and the rain, and some type of the precipitation. So violent weather. So see in this picture, in this situation, like the military war, the cold is wind. Cold replace these warm air. So the cold warmer area occupied by the colder area, like the some military, it means some British army occupied German territory, it means win by the German, win by the British. That is called, these area win by the cold front, that's why it is called cold front, not warm front. So another front is called warm front. So see warm front. See this type of. In this situation, the warm air is moving faster than the cold air. So see here, when a moving warm air mass collide with the slowly moving cold air mass, and the warm air move over the cold air. So these warm air basically move over the cold air. So see here, so they move slowly and slowly, and this type of the slope is very gentle slope. So very gentle slope is the symbol of warm front. So for more clarity, we see the animation. So see here the animation. See the animation. So these area are colder areas. Colder area as filled by these warm air, and they withdraw from here, and see here this type of the slope form, and this slope is very gentle slope. And in this situation, if you see the stratus cloud form, so stratus cloud form in this situation basically. So see here, if you see in the sky, this type of the stratus cloud. So stratus cloud form in this air, it is cold air and it is warmer air, so it is called warm front. So in this situation, the colder area filled by the warm air mass, That's why in this situation warm air wind like the military front. So that's why it is called the warm front. So we move next, next is a stationary front. So in a stationary front, when a cold air mass and warm air mass meet, but neither air mass has enough force to move each other. So they have not enough force, so replace either warm or cold air mass. It means they stationary, they stay on one boundary. So see here in this animation, and basically, so see here, it is warm air mass, it is cold air mass, and they meet, but they not replace each other. So this type of the front form, and this situation also the cumulonimbus cloud form, and some type of the lightning and the precipitation occur in this situation, and such type of the cumulonimbus cloud form in this situation. So it is called a stationary front. So in this situation neither warm or nor cold front win. So they act like a ceasefire with these two enemy army. So that's why it is called a stationary front. Neither cold wind nor warm wind. So we move forward and see the another, and that is the fourth, occluded front. So see occluded front. When a warm air mass caught between two cooler air mass and thicker cold air mass move underneath the thinner warm air mass and push upward. So see in this picture the two cold air mass, one is cold and another is cooler, less cold, and warm air. So see in animation, see this animation. So these air mass, so these warm air trapped in these two front, and the warm air, basically warm air mass completely lift up from the ground. So you cannot find a warm air in the ground, warm air basically these two. So in this situation, this side cold, and warm air trapped in these two cold air mass. So that's why it is called occluded front. So occluded front, in occluded front also some type of the cumulonimbus clouds and some type of the violent weather are formed. Basically this type of the situation found in the mid latitude area. So if you see the some type of the mid latitude cyclones, then after the later stage such type of the cyclone form, and after the cyclone such type of the occluded front also found in this mid latitude area. So what is mid latitude cyclone? If you want to know more about the what is mid latitude cyclone, then you can see you can watch my this forthcoming video how mid latitude cyclone are formed. So these are the occluded front. So basically these are all about the weather front. So it is not simply called front, but basically it is called weather front, and these symbols are very frequently used in the weather news. So if you want more about geographical concept and all other environment or ecology related question, then you write in the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe our channel and tell your friends. And as you know, it is your forum, your channel, so that's why you can write and comment, and you can also give us some suggestion for these all video. So that's all about the weather front. We will meet in the next video next week. Thanks for watching this video.